Cimoooooooo! What's going on, guys? It's Cimo. So today we're going to be cracking open a box of Rise of the Duelist. I'm super excited to get into this set. There are a lot of really cool cards in here. I'm super excited for the Dogmatica archetype, and also a lot of the really just generic cards that can really be played in a multitude of different strategies. I talked about that in some videos earlier in the week, but we're just going to go ahead and crack right into this box. This setup may look a little bit weird. Obviously, we're having to get used to do things a little bit differently with the shirt. So hopefully this sounds okay. I tested it before, but we're gonna see once this is all said and done, because this is the only box I got, so it's gonna be a one and done type of process. Now, I know I always tell you guys to buy the singles, but I like to support my local game store, and I know a lot of you guys like pack openings, so that's why I'm bringing this to you, because it is solely for entertainment purposes. But you know, if we pull a triple tactical talent, I'm also not gonna feel too bad about it. So 24 packs of Rise of the Duelist. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh boy. If we also get like one of those prismatic secret rares as well, or the starlight rare, excuse me. I keep calling it prismatic secret for some reason, but that would obviously be the best case scenario. And there is our first secret rare right off the bat, Fallen of Albaz. Now, unfortunately, this is probably like the least value secret rare in the entire set. It might be tied with the Adamancipator spell card. So I'm really not happy to see this. And this is one of the reasons why I always say to buy the singles when stuff like this happens. It's a neat card. It has this sort of like Super Poly-esque effect where it is able to use monsters from both players' fields. I don't think it has the spell speed 4-esque effect, but interesting card, but I don't really see it seeing too much play. Moving on to our next pack, though, Thunderhand. That's a throwback. Here is the Ancient Warriors Link monster. This card's actually pretty neat. I really wanted the Ancient Warriors to be something special. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that is going to be the case, but we shall move on nonetheless. Apologies for bumping the camera there. So one secret rare down. We are expected to get 2 per box. So we're going to see what our other one is a little bit later. There is Gaia the Fierce Knight Origin. I think it's kind of neat that they are doing a throwback to Gaia. Of course, Konami likes to do throwbacks to some of these older archetypes and just retrain them and give them some new life, which is pretty neat. Nothing's going to beat the Blue Eye support in my eyes, though. Moving on, though, let's see what we can get. Here's our first ultra rare, Rika Queen Strenna. Again, unfortunately, not one of the ultra rares we wanted. I'm really looking for Shaddoll Schism, as well as Dogmatica Ecclesia, obviously, as well. And Ice Dragon's Prison will be nice. Not really too hyped about the Rika support, and honestly, that Rika card leaves a lot to be desired. The Rika archetype, it just seemed like it was going to be so cool, but it was definitely the weakest out of the Secret Slayers decks for sure. Moving on to our next pack, Infernal Knight Oliver. Yes, this is one of the cards that you're going to want for your Infernal Knight deck. Infernal Knight is going to probably see a decent amount of play because it is a very solid combo deck that has a lot of potential. Being able to inflict some seriously heavy damage to the hand, ripping cards out is always so much fun. Thank you for that, Konami. Moving on to our next card, though, Ret-Time Reviver Emitter. Talk about funny names. Good luck saying that one. But interesting card. We're just going to be moving on. God, look how cute the Melfi cards are. They're adorable. I absolutely love it. Man, Melfi, I really hope that archetype in the future just gets some, like, absurdly busted Xyz monster. That would be so cool. All right, so we're moving on here. Let's see what else we get. DD Dog is our super rare in this pack. Pretty cool artwork. I'm a pretty solid fan, I would say, of a lot of the DD artwork. Pretty nice archetype. It was nice when the deck was tier 1 for about a week, and then, things went completely awry at that point. But I digress. Moving on, there is Melfi Puppy. Again, gotta love that Melfi artwork. It is so, so adorable. So cute. But moving on. Almost all the way through this first side here. Only 4 packs left to go. Hopefully we can get some good stuff. We still have a secret and 3 ultra rares. There's Dogmatica next. I mean, look at that Dogmatica artwork. Like, that is just so sick. I love it. So cool. All right, and a super rare, it is Magellanica the Deep Sea Ocean for this one. 3 packs left on the right side. We are trekking right along here. Another Dogmatica Nexus. And here is our second ultra rare, Celaglare, the Luminous Lunar Dragon. Really cool artwork. The effect of this card isn't terrible. I think it's actually pretty decent. I think it's just the biggest problem is with the way the power level is in Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards just have to be so powerful to even have a remote chance of seeing play. And that one just really isn't up to speed, but a really cool design nonetheless. Moving on to our next one here, there's a Raid Raptor Revolution Falcon. I'm sure a lot of people are finally happy to see this being printed into the TCG. It only took, a few years to get all of these Raid Raptor cards finally out, but just in time for Phantom Rage in the next set, so they probably figured if they didn't do it now, they were never going to get the chance to. All right, this is our last pack on the right side here, and there is a Gaia the Magical Knight, so more Gaia support. Overall, we're not looking too good. Oh, wow, he's a common. I was actually pretty surprised by that. So moving on to our left half now. Still have 12 more packs to crack into. Oh, boy. Come on, give me that Starlight Rare. That's what we want to see. So going into it, wow. Wow. I just realized both of my secret rares were on the top of this box, so hopefully this set can't be mapped. That would be a bit concerning, but Adamancipator Friends for our secret rare, we pulled the two worst secret rares in this entire... Why is it that when I pull for the progression series, I pull absolutely godly, but then in real life, it just never goes that way? I just love the irony of that. It's so poetic. But in any case, if you guys haven't checked out the progression series, by the way, you definitely should. We are about 6 episodes in at this point. We actually just finished filming the next episode, which is Pharaonic Guardian at the time of recording this video. Lots of fun stuff, and you guys are really missing out if you aren't watching it. And Infernal Arms card for our super rare in that pack. Still have a couple ultras, so maybe we can redeem this box with a Schism or a copy of the Ice Dragon's Prison. That would be at least a little bit nice, considering what else we got for our secret rares. There's Yaminabe Party for our super rare in this one. Or, if we can just pull a Starlight, that would completely redeem the box altogether. And I would forgive Darian for selling me this box in particular over at WePlay. Just kidding, Darian. I love you. So, moving on. So, here's Gizmek Okami, the Dreaded Deluge Dragon for our Ultra Rare in this pack. Interesting card. It's definitely one of the weaker Gizmeks, to say the least. It just seems like it's no Kaku, it's no Orochi, it's not it's just not the other Gizmeks. There's really not much more to say there. So we should get one more other Ultra. Here's Dogmatica Adine the Enlightened. Again, I just love the artwork on these Dogmatica cards. I really hope for the last Ultra we can at least get an Ecclesia. That would be pretty nice. Again, that or Ice Dragon's Prison or the Schism. That would be the probably only redeeming factor here, but we will see. We will see. Here is Revenge Rally for our super rare. Pretty cool artwork on this card. I like that. It's a Dragon Horn Hunter, I think, and Masked Dragon. Someone can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, because I probably am, but still cool artwork nonetheless. I really like the flavor of this set a lot. All right, so moving on. Let's see what we get. And it is a Soldier Gaia the Fierce Knight. That's perfectly fine. At this point, I don't think this box can get much worse, so I don't really have high expectations. Oh, man. All right, so we're moving on here. There's Dogmatica Encounter. Again, so just look at that artwork, dude. That artwork is so awesome. I love it. Here's Rampaging Smash Tank Rhino Saber. That's a hell of a name, but interesting card. Again, it's not the worst card, but there are definitely so many stronger Synchro monsters that exist that it's really difficult to justify playing a card like that. But it's nice that we do have it now. All right, so moving on here. The first Dark Lord. I remember when this card got announced, people were like freaking out with how cool this card was, just because it has a destroy all cards your opponent controls effect. It's kind of weird that Yu-Gi-Oh has an effect like destroy all cards, and not very good. Yeah, not very good, because destroying cards in Yu-Gi-Oh is just not really ideal with the way the game is. If it's not banishing all cards or like sending all cards to the graveyard, even that's not good enough sometimes. I really think it has to be on the level of like evenly matched to be worth it. So here we go for our Ultra Kawakimeru Supplier. This is one of the better Ultras, I would say. Definitely a pretty solid card. Some decks might actually take advantage of that. It's a stretch, but we might see Adamantipator playing that card. I think I've seen some builds in the OCG actually doing that, but their format's different, so it might be more justified for them. All right, here's Raid Raptor, Arsenal Falcon. Cool again to see we finally are getting those cards. And we only have one pack left, so, you know, maybe we can get that coveted Starlight Rare. Who knows? That would be a way to end the video. We get like one of the worst boxes in the history of Rise of the Duelist, and then it gets finished off with a Starlight Rare. I think I would lose my shit. So we're going, and it's a Gaia, the Magical Knight of Dragons. You know, this could have been a Starlight Rare because this card does come in Starlight Rare, and that would have been hilarious, I think. Oh, man. So that's going to wrap up the box. Candidly, this might have been one of the worst boxes I've ever opened in my life, but that's my luck sometimes. Actually, not even sometimes, a lot of the time. This is why I always encourage you guys to buy the singles so that you guys are getting exactly what you want and you're not wasting my money just like I did. But that's going to go ahead and wrap up the video, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about Rise of the Duelist and what cards you are most looking forward to. I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Be sure to like the video as always. Subscribe to the channel for more amazing Yu-Gi-Oh content, and if you found this video entertaining, consider supporting me on Patreon or becoming a YouTube channel member, because just by showing your support in any way that you can, you're investing in my ability to continue bringing you amazing Yu-Gi-Oh content. So thanks so much again, and we'll see you next time.